What's up guys, it's your boy Lexoid coming at you with another movie review of Lego Movie 2, or Lego Movie the second part. Lego Movie the sequel to the second part. Moving on, if you like the first one, you're gonna like the second one even more, like the second one even less. It's a little bit just like the first one, so take that as you will. So this movie takes place right after the first one. So you remember that last one, when the little sister came around and then she wanted to play with the brother, and then that last scene was like the very first scene of this movie is that scene, the very last scene of the last movie. The movie was 5 years ago. The first one was kind of a game changer for me because I went in there thinking nothing. Like I was like, it might be good, it might not be great, but it might be okay. I came out of that movie like everything was awesome. Wow, it was, no pun intended, because all the characters returned, so like Chris Pratt and Elizabeth Banks and a little bit of Will Ferrell. Now I'll say the humor is a little hit or miss. Like you can totally tell while watching it. When I was sitting there, I was like, wow, this movie's, it's meant for kids. Like it's meant for families and it's meant for kids, mainly kids. So, and the way you can tell with these animated movies if they're really made for kids or family, it's like you can tell by the humor, and a lot of the humor had to do a lot with pop culture in today's society. So if you're kept up with the times, like music or who's the latest Batman, or even the Batman situation with who's leaving, who's going, shout out to Ben Affleck. So this other world, they call it the Sistar system. Sounds like sister system, which is basically the sister's room. So, I mean, on the surface, there's nothing really wrong with the new world in the characters' eyes, but it's like they're too nice. Like everything's rainbows and dancing and sparkles. And again, the last movie had this Everything is Awesome. Yeah, but this movie is no different. There are some really dumb songs, but unfortunately they are also catchy, or they'll at least stick in your head. Like I think there's a song in this movie that's literally called "This Song's Gonna Get Stuck in Your Head." So it did its job. So the moral of the story from the last movie was a father and son relationship, right? It was where the son wanted to play with his dad, or at least be more involved with his dad's life or his dad's work. This movie's more about the brother and the sister and how their relationship is a little dysfunctional, and how the sister wants to play with the brother, and then there's your conflict. But then overall the message, it's sweet. It works like the last one. A little executed differently, so it kind of felt anticlimactic to me, but it's still a cute movie. Also, just want to throw it out there, there's no good cop, bad cop, so I don't know if that was part of the original plan for this movie, or does it have something to do with no Liam Neeson because of what's going on with Liam Neeson? If you guys don't know, it's okay. Just keep him in good spirits in your head, and that's what he would want. But overall, I had a fun time with this movie. Anybody can see it. It's literally a movie for everyone, just like the first one was. The only difference I would say is the first one hit a little harder with that message at the end, where this one hit just to a certain extent. It still hit, like it still went like, yeah, see, everything is still awesome. But I think the execution was just a little toned down a little bit, which isn't bad. It's still a good movie, but of course it suffers from like, oh, the first one's better. I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess it is kind of better. So I'm gonna score it 3.5 out of 5. I can't exactly get the 4 because it didn't hit the way I wanted to at the end. It felt a little anticlimactic, but it was fun. That's gonna be it for me, guys. And if you want to see more videos just like this one or some related to this one, go ahead and click that thumbs up button or the subscribe rectangle box that's down there somewhere. I'm not really sure which side it is. This one? This one? And then once you subscribe, then you can follow me, and then we can hang out more time in the future. But until next time, guys, I'll see you all a little bit later.